Hello friends, so today what we're going to do is we are going to paint on a canvas like real artists do. Okay, so what we're going to paint is this. This is like a tribute to Vincent van Gogh. We are combining two of his famous art like the Starry Night and the sunflowers. So on your table you have this canvas, right? So first thing we need to do is the back of the I think it is facing down. The smooth side is where we are going to write our name. So you can either write your name with a pencil, or you would also find a crayon on your table. You can write it with that. Okay, I have my name. You need to write your room number also. I'm going to pretend that I'm in room 1, so I have that. I'm going to turn the canvas to the rough side is the side that we are painting on. I'm going to put it on the left side. You can decide the side if you want to put it on the right side or left side, it doesn't matter. I find it easy to draw a flower on the left side, so I'm going to put it on this side. And what I'm going to do next is like half of the circle is on the canvas, not the entire thing, only the half. Okay, so check whether the half is there. What I'm going to it is in, and then I'm going to trace that. Could you see that? So you don't make these lines too dark, because when you paint on top of it, you should not be able to see that. Okay, after that what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a line in the almost the middle. Can you see? I'm going to make it easy to put the palette the canvas this way. I made a line like that, and then I'm going to make another line in between this and here. Try to make all the lines the same length. So next one here, I'm going to make another line in between. It's like a sun's rays, right? So we have the lines like the sun's rays. Can you guys see the lines, or let me could have seen that, or let me show it on the whiteboard again. So half of my canvas, not the canvas, the lid is sticking into the canvas on the left side. Trace it, turn it around. I'm going to make a line right in the middle part like that, and then from here to here and find the middle, and I'll make another line. From here to here, find the middle and make another line. So lines, let's try to make it the same length. In between these two lines, I'm going to make another line. Doesn't have to be exact, but try to make lines almost the same length. So these lines won't be the same length because there is no space, right? That doesn't matter. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a curvy line from here to here, and we have a petal. Same thing. So the next petal starts from a little bit above this, and then it's like overlapping. Can you see? So this one, it's like cut off, so you go like that. And there is this, like that. So you have the sunflower. So this one, I made petals in between like that. You can make those that way, or you can have just one layer of petals. So it's up to you. If you want, you can add add more petals. It's like a Alright, so now let me do this on my canvas. I'm going to turn it around, find the middle one. I'm going to make that curvy line on either side. The next line goes only till there. When you reach a line, you stop. Don't draw on top of that. Okay. And there'll be one here. Start from here. Start from here. Start from here. Okay. So the sunflower is ready. Another thing I like to do is I like to make one more circle inside. So it's here, not circle, a semicircle. So I'm going to move this a little bit and I'm going to draw another one. Doesn't have to be. I think we should have used a smaller. Okay. Now, there is 3 different kinds of brushes, a big one and a medium size and a small one. We're going to take the big one. I'm going to, so you guys have purple and blue for the sky. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a scoop of purple I'm going to dip in a little bit of water. So I have water here. So dip in water a little bit so that way, not too much. And if your brush has too much of water, what you can do is there is a paper towel. If it's dripping, you can wipe it on this. Okay, mine is not dripping, so I'm fine. I'm going like from here to the bottom. It should not be too thin, but it should not be too thick also. I'm going to take a teeny bit of blue. I'm not washing my brush. I just dipped in there. See that I'm not swirling in here. I just dipped in so that the color is intact, and I'm going like that. Could still see a bit of purple through it. Okay, so this much part is done. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to just dip in purple. This part I'm going to go along the petal lines. See, I'm making my brush stand on the tippy toes. If your brush is too dry, you won't be able to, so I'm just dipped in some paint, dipped in water, and then my brush has enough of purple and blue on it, so I'm just try not to get inside the petal. We can fix this joint later. I'm going to just take purple, little bit water because the paint is a little too thick. Try not to get into the leaf part. So each time I'm dipping my brush in water quickly and lifting it. I'm not swirling in the water. So that is not going to help. Now I'm going to dip in blue a teeny bit. And blend this up. Okay, try not to get on your clothes. Just okay, that part is done. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to put my brush in the water. This brush, I'm not using this brush anymore. Or maybe, okay, let's finish coloring the middle part of this. So that is green. I'm not swirling in green. So blue is staying blue, purple is staying purple. Now I'm just going to take a little bit of green. I'm going to go in the middle part. Now I'm going to take a little bit more green. So there is a little bit of blue or purple on the brush. It's okay. I'm going to make the line, fence, dip in water, teeny bit. Don't make it like watercolor, okay guys? Okay, so that part is done. Maybe I can add a teeny bit of green here because it's almost transparent. I don't want it to be like a watercolor, so making it darker. Okay, so that looks good. I'm going to put it the brush in the water because I don't want the brush to be dry. Acrylic paint, once it dries, it doesn't wash off, so the brush is going to be useless later. So I'm taking the next size brush and I'm going to make the petals. Try not to get paint on the blue or the purple paint or the green paint on this brush. So you have to be really careful. Yellow paint is not that thick, so I didn't have to get water. Okay, so looks pretty good. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a teeny bit of orange. A teeny bit will do. This is what we're going to do. We're going to add some orange to the middle. Okay, so I'm just going to put this up here and then so next to the green, and then I'm going to go like that. We don't want too much. I just dipped once, and if it's not, maybe a teeny bit more. We don't want to turn the sunflower into an orange flower. Okay. Now next, what we're going to do is we are going to make it look like the swirls. So again, this brush needs to go in the water. I'm going to take the next brush. I'm going to take teeny bit of white now, and I'm going to make a nice swirl. Maybe this time the swirl is this way, maybe swirly lines like that. Okay, I'm going to make the dots to make it look like those are the stars. Nice dots. So this much part is, don't want the lines to be super thick. Okay, so the white is done. I'm done using white. I'm going to use the same brush and dip a little bit in yellow and go on top of these white dots to make it look like they are the stars. Take a teeny bit of orange. I'm going to go along the lines. It's like that space in between the purple and yellow. I'm just going to take orange. I'm going to make, remember the line that we made like that? So it's like outlining those lines with orange. Okay. What happened was I forgot to press play when I was recording this part. So let me show this. So it's already painted. What I did was, after you outline this part, you are going to take some orange, a little bit more orange. Okay. And then you are going to go on top of the line that was there. There was a teeny tiny white line, right? And then you're going to like paint till like halfway, half semicircle, like that. Got it? Yeah. And with that, we are done with the project. I need the pen, the brush to go back in there. If this is completely dry, this part is completely dry, most probably it is, you can take a marker and then you can write your name. Okay. Just the corner. Don't take up a lot of space. Okay. And then we are